The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the
Give
opening
me,
game.
nigga. Dead homies, give me. Start the game off like that. Give me. Dead homies, strip. Give me that. Start the game off strip. Give me that.
And the first offense you'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw right away. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun.
He get off that edge fast as an edge.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep down the
Fuck
field.
you,
It
video
goes.
game.
Big gain downfield. He has the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Johnson now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
That throw finds Pickens. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be Raider football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Second and 10 now. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
That is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dak now from the gun. This ball's cut by Pickens. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's going to push one deep down there, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the well again. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
4th and 3, drive on the line. He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out approaching that.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Screen black.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This one's caught. And in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want
I need to plug in a new HDMI, bro. That shit can't be
give me
happening.
an opportunity and I'll make
My
a
shit
play.
is going black. That's weak.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return, as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 17-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott.
Oh, come on, video game, bro.
He's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Second down, here's Prescott again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Another throw for Prescott. To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up.
One thing I fuck up at is I don't do my audibles, bro. Like, I didn't want to run that play right there. I wanted to run a stretch. But I didn't have stretch and an audible, so it wasn't good. See, now,
and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give it to him again.
oh, that's my fault. You
And
weak
he's
as
caught
fuck,
behind
bro.
the line for a
You're so
loss.
ass, Joe.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to the air here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
Pump him up.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Complete. It's Myers. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. They put a receiver in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Tight end going in motion here.
No. I wouldn't have paid attention. I stemmed the nigga. That's the first. I knew he was gonna be open, so I was pitching him the whole time.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll throw it. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Raiders could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders making a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Dak to the air here.
And that's me, to be honest. It's like, I know he's running that play. That's the cold part.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Oh my, that just made me stop running. What the fuck?
The sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap.
Oh my God.
To a post-snap
Say
first down.
less. I don't play
1st and 10, Prescott. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
They've got a man in motion. Play action, Prescott.
Max.
Time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dak throwing again.
He got touchdown.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Oh!
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Steelers likely looking at a punt. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his right. Launching deep down the right side. He's got it.
Oh,
inside
man.
the 10. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it
You know
comes
he
on a
going
fourth
deep.
down
Why are you coming
gamble.
out at 3 down?
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that
That's
radar
so
gun.
weak.
But if we did, Kate, this
so
is the
much
kind of
time.
throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Now Boswell on to send this away.
They just running go routes, gang. You ain't even.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
It's far.
Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to pass on first and 10. On the move, headed right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And that will set up first and goal.
Careful that wire.
Lone back gets the handoff. Is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30.
I wouldn't. He ain't just cheesing me. He ain't come out loop blitzing like he was supposed to. He was supposed to come out of loop blitz the whole game.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
First play, my kickoff to him, I stripped him on kickoff off the rim, got the ball.
First down, here's Dak. Looking.
Go get Vaughn.
Steelers calling their first time out.
Look at Vaughn and Max. Go get.
Another try following the sack.
Go get.
That one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds
Go
to
get.
go.
Go get. You see me, Vaughn? Go get.
Dak now from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Go get a thing, dead homies.
So that brings up 4th and long. Hunt team is on now, and they get this away.
What are we doing now?
Hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chewing that thing, man. It's playoffs. It's playoffs. Like there ain't no rules in playoffs. Chew clock mids. Fuck. Let's get up out of here. Stupid dumb. He need a quarterback. Once I figured out Dak ain't have slinger and shit, I'm like, oh shit.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Real deal though. Real deal just a really just dot a nigga up. Yeah. That nigga real deal to really just sit there and dot a nigga up. Oh God, like what the fuck, real deal? Alright, one more half, Joe.
Exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Me either. I got all mid. All mid.
First and 10 now from
That's
the 30.
how I feel about.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself.
He been putting speed on that nigga.
Thanks to a great effort defensively.
But you know, D-Will was giving them abilities out. During the regular season and shit, weeklies, he was cutting caps off. Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 11.
Oh my God.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
All right, make a nigga give. You get capped out of division winner.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Division winner, division winner, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to be capped off. If that's the case, I would have instead of doing zone, I would have did something else. See, I hate playing a nigga that want to play like this, bro.
Back now, pressure on its way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't
I hate
matter.
playing a
It's
nigga
incomplete.
like this,
Fourth
bro.
down
This
coming
shit
up.
get boring, bro.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical.
I ain't tripping.
Whether
I
it's
know
a
what
close
to come
game
out
or
of.
already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Just keep playing defense, Joe. Keep playing defense, bro. Keep playing defense. Empty base.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun.
Right up the middle. Knock out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
That was almost a nice
what the fuck was he running on normal
He was able to
line?
recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott.
Maximus.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this.
That's a route. Oh my God, that's a route. Ja'Cory and Bennett, I see you though, baby.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Get the fuck up out of here,
First
Joe.
down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
I'm running towards the wrong nigga. Gotta be running towards bruh. Double T.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Working quickly here. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards
Nigga
to go
trying to
here
get
on
real
2nd
glitchy
goal.
with me, huh? Nigga really come out. Man, blitz the whole game. That shit is crazy, bro.
They give it to him up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd goal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them, as the penalty gives them a free 5 yards. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well,
nigga, we in the party while you in there laughing, nigga.
Know they're going to be going after number 3.
I told you I was going to do this to you, nigga. You had me fucked up last time.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I can really just do what I want to do versus this. Like, a comeback will beat this all game. I just don't want to play like that, bro.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
They got to do all that just to run a play like, bro, this shit's so ass.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Like, bro, I swear to God. I hate having to play like that, bro. That's so boring. Like, bro, thank you. A nigga do not want to have to play like that, bro. Appreciate it.